Hello. When we invest in mutual fund or in any type of investment, why do we need a third person's help, an advisor's help? These days, if you go around the internet or any books, you will see so much of information and you don't know which one you should take. So if you really look at it, there are 5 reasons you should look for an advisor or a third person's help when you invest. If these 5 points is not really affecting you, you can do the investment with your own investment decision. But otherwise, you always seek the help of another advisor. Okay, the first one is there are information, too much of information. Information is overloaded. If you go to any news channel, there are a lot of recommendation comes. There are a lot of mutual fund recommendation comes. There are a lot of financial newspaper. There are financial blogs, financial YouTubes. Everywhere it's too much of information. So you don't know which one to take it. And there are possibility that someone is telling that, okay, this IPO is good, that IPO is good. And you end up subscribing for everything. And after few years, your entire portfolio may be like a 50, 60 stocks. And you don't know which one to monitor. And you won't even know which stock you are holding really. So that is a big problem. And you have the second point is that too many options and choices. If you look at it, mutual fund, how it started is that people are finding it difficult to choose a particular stock. They want an expert picking up stock and managing that stock portfolio for them. So the mutual fund came in to ease the stock investment for the retail investors. Now in India itself, we have about 44 AMCs, asset management companies, and more than 2,500 plus mutual funds. So picking mutual fund itself is another task now. So that need detailed study, analysis, all those things. So with this too much of information, too much of choices and information, everyone is going for more of like a free tips and luck. You are not able to take an informed decision. And too much choice is also a problem. And not just about number of mutual funds. Now stocks is there, mutual fund is there, REITs is there, gold is there, digital gold is there, FD is there, peer-to-peer is there. So many options are there. Which one to choose? So it is again confusing. And next is that little time. So if you look at it, if those who are working in an organization, any MNC culture, I think you will able to you end up working 10 to 12 hours per day. If more, God save you. Otherwise 9 hours you work. And if you are Corona time, you may not be going out. Even otherwise also, you have to sleep and you have family time. After all these things, you won't have much time to look at it. So if you end up buying something, some investment you are buying, but if you are not monitoring, then you don't know whether it's good to continue in that investment or is it the time to exit. So that is again a biggest problem. If you do not have the time to monitor, it's the biggest problem you are taking it. Then in terms of investment, you do not have any experience or expertise. So you have too much of information, too much of choices and little time, and you don't have, for example, you are a doctor and you have to manage your money and you don't have any much of experience of managing your money. It is a problem. So you have to either depends on your friend's opinion, some tips, and it end up not understanding your own requirement before investing it. So it's very important that you should have your own experience and expertise to take your own financial decisions. The last one is it can be there for everyone. Even sometimes when you invest for yourself, even if you are in the same profession, you are managing fund for others, and when you take your own investment, you end up taking a lot of biases. So you don't know that because there are possibility that if you are taking a financial decision and if it's proven that it's wrong, it's very difficult for you to correct that because the decision which you made, it's very difficult for us to accept that that is wrong. So that bias always there. And as an individual, you may be interested towards stocks. And as a risk profile and as your goals and responsibilities, you may need more of a security point of view. So you will have a lot of conflict that whether you should, what kind of asset allocation you should have. So it is very important that you shouldn't get addicted to these biases. So it's always you should have a third person side to see that as an individual, what is your goals, what is your responsibilities, to align that, what is the kind of product you should choose and what's the kind of monitoring and changes you have to do periodically. So these are the 5 points you should see that are you really taking the advantage in the right way? If not, it's always good to take a third person's eye before investing it. I hope that this is a thought you can take it for yourself and see that am I really doing good? Is there any help I need to take? So based on that, improve your wealth creation journey. Thank you. We'll see you in the next episode.